Hello and welcome to the Nova Show Real Estate Records. I am Tristan Hammett, your host for today's episode. And today I am thrilled to be with Samee Bagley. Samee is a Utah real estate professional known for her client-first mindset, strong communication, and ability to guide buyers and sellers through the process with confidence. She has built her business around relationships, consistency, and helping clients make informed decisions in a competitive and ever-changing market. Today, we're diving into her journey, how she approaches real estate today, and what she's seeing in the market moving forward. Welcome, Samee.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, I am thrilled to have you on here. I met you very, very briefly at a Women's Council golf tournament, and
Yes.
I think we were all having fun, and then you keep popping up on my social media ads.
We can thank my husband for that. He
I
does
love it.
so good with all of my ads.
Okay, so we'll get to that eventually, but let's talk about where you're from, and then how did you get into the real estate world?
Okay, so I am from Utah, Salt Lake City. I was actually born in Sandy, Utah.
Oh.
And then I have lived here my whole life. And I actually got my hair license, which is kind of silly. Also made me realize it wasn't for me.
Okay.
And I had a client and a really good friend basically asked me to come do loan processing for him.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you started off in the loan world.
I did. So it was all VA loans. So that was a really cool perspective of loan processing.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that for about 2 years, maybe less. And then I realized, also I should note that my mom is a loan officer and has been for her whole life.
Oh.
So I understood the world. So getting into processing was kind of a no-brainer for me. And then I started realizing like I can do more. I want to be like on the real estate side of things and show homes and, be that.
More face-to-face.
Be more face-to-face instead
Yeah.
of behind a computer. Exactly. So while I was processing, I was getting my license and learning the ins and outs of that. And my husband actually had his license, but he wasn't using it at all. And then I just dove right on in.
So how long ago was that?
That was about 9 years ago.
9 years ago
Mhm.
that you got licensed and started
Yeah.
going. Okay, so cool. And I'm sure that having that lending background is
Yeah.
super helpful.
Yeah, it has been. Like, there's been so many times where I've had agents ask me about like a title report, which is funny because your title.
Yeah.
And I totally knew how to review it and what to look for because that was literally my job.
Yeah.
So those types of things just were a little extra I could offer for my clients and kind of give them ease of mind on the loan side of things while doing the real estate.
Absolutely. Okay,
So-
so 9 years ago you got licensed.
Yeah.
And have you always been with this brokerage you're with now, or were you?
No, I actually was with a flat fee brokerage.
Okay.
And there's a lot of bad things people can say about those, but I learned so much. I had hundreds of transactions under my belt. I was just doing listing after listing after listing.
Oh, wow.
And I was under someone, so I had a lot of help, but the being able to learn that process was huge for me. Like, it was like jump in, get it done, list these homes. Yeah, I wasn't getting paid much, but I learned a lot. And that was obviously the most
Invaluable.
important part.
Yeah.
So valuable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they're still around. But once I really got the hang of it, I was like, okay, time to move on and like kind of be more on my own. And yeah.
Okay. So when you're at this flat fee brokerage, were like leads coming to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was before the other large flat fee brokerage was around. They had a really low listing price. And so it just was very surface level. Like I don't think I even met any of the clients, to be honest. So that was also kind of weird. But we would just list their house, take pictures take pictures, list their house, never really talk to them. They didn't really have like the client to client relationship. But I mean, I got a ton of experience doing it.
Yes. Okay. So you're doing that. That's kind of how you got the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And how long were you doing that for before you went to like a traditional brokerage?
I think it was about 2 years. Don't quote me on it though, because it seems like a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
But we kind of both realized, and I was working with another agent, and she and I were kind of like, let's do something else. Like, let's go to a traditional brokerage, more of a boutique brokerage that was smaller. We were being able to get some Zillow leads and really push for like a normal transaction. And it kind of just blew up from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so coming from the flat fee brokerage world to traditional brokerage, like I know what the benefits are of having a realtor that charges full amounts and things like that. But can you explain why
Yeah.
it's important to have an agent that is at a full fee brokerage?
Right. So I would say the client relationship is huge. I never gave anyone advice on how to get their house ready. Now I do. And I have houses go under contract really quickly. So being able to talk to them and get to know them and seeing what their situation is with why they're even selling their house in the first place was like really eye-opening to me. And I wasn't afraid to get in front of people. And I think that's another reason I knew I was ready to like kind of move forward to the next step is I was like, I can talk to people. Like we can talk about this. I was a professional dancer and I have no shame to get in front of someone and talk and dance and do whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
To have a good relationship with them. And so, yeah, it came very natural to me.
Okay.
And like to answer your question, it is so important to have like not a flat fee brokerage because of just the benefits of staging and having like someone fix up their house. Like when I was at the flat, I didn't care. Why would I waste my time on like having them do a list of things or spending my time of driving out there and having them do all of these items on the list and then I get paid like minimal.
Yeah.
So I just take it a lot more seriously now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I just know from like, I don't know if your brokerage, I've heard of flat fee brokerages that will charge like put a sign in the yard or to like little charges for each thing that it's done, phone calls and things. So I don't know if they're all like that. That's just what I've kind of heard.
And also they were very specific about how I even had a voicemail set up. Like my hours are 8 to 5 p.m. and I don't work on the weekends basically, which is crazy because I feel like my hours now are 24/7.
Yeah.
Obviously I put some boundaries in there, but I have to be available for my clients, especially with deadlines, like 5 p.m. deadline. If I'm not available for that client or we're not working through it beforehand, that can be super scary for a client.
I didn't even think about the deadlines and being like 8 to 5 and like we're not answering after that. Like that's very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I do a ton of my business. Like after I get my kids to bed, I'm like, all right, let's sit down at my computer and get some work done. Or I'll even wake up super early and work a little bit because it's uninterrupted. It's my business, so I care about, the time I'm putting into it. And the early mornings or the late nights don't bother me. It's very worth it to me with my clients.
Yeah. How do you, how many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids.
You have 3 kids. Okay.
Yep.
And then I did go on your Instagram and I saw that your husband, and then you also had mentioned that your husband helps you out.
Yeah.
With the social media. Is he an active agent?
He is an active agent.
Okay.
Yeah. So he kind of does all of my back end stuff. If you look at my social media, that's not all me. I wish I could say it was, but I give him full credit because he runs that whole thing. And, we're probably going to touch on this a little bit, but like all of my leads, they're coming from my social media. And
Well, I can tell because every time I opened it, I was like, okay, I really need to reach out to Samee.
I know. Even like my best friends are like, oh my gosh, Samee, you're going to make me buy a house. Like I just bought one. You know what I mean?
Perfect. It's working.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm glad it's working. And I'm also kind of sorry that you're seeing this. And they're like, don't be sorry.
Yeah, don't be
This is
sorry.
exactly the goal.
Yes.
And so, yeah, he runs everything for me. Every once in a while, I'll have him do a showing or open up a door or whatever for me. But I try to stay being the face of all my transactions, but he's in charge of all of my back end.
Like TC stuff?
Nope, not
No?
TC. Mm-mm.
Do you have a TC?
I do have a TC.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
holy cow, that has changed my life.
Okay, we'll talk about that too. So he's doing back end, like your leads.
Well, my leads, yep.
Your
So
social media.
follow-ups, like he is, I don't even know if I should say this. It doesn't really matter. He is acting as me when he's messaging people.
Oh, okay.
And so because I can't keep up, I'm getting hundreds of messages a day. And you know, some of them are,
People do that all the time.
yeah,
They hire
they hire someone out of
VAs
the country. Yeah.
and they make calls and schedule appointment. Yeah.
Yeah. So he does all of that for me. And it's very, it's not so like AI where it's automated.
Yeah. It's
He
a
actually
human.
has a conversation with them and then gets them over to our lender and then we move on from there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's really nice and organized. So
You have like a nice flow going.
oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And it took us years to get there. Like both of us were kind of doing our own thing. And then we kind of realized like, maybe I'll do all the like real estate face of it and you do all the back stuff.
Yeah.
And not TC, but like get those leads and get them warmed up and kind of be my backbone.
Yes. That's a great like groove you guys have going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I feel very lucky.
Yeah.
Some people can't work
And-
with their husbands.
But yeah, I wouldn't. But that's also great because he does come from the real estate background. So he understands.
oh yeah.
He understands that this is not just 8 to 5, 9 to 5.
Oh yeah.
This is all the time. So I'm sure that really helps out versus like somebody that doesn't come from the real estate background. It's a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
You have to
and
be
he was
available.
actually a loan officer as well. But once we realized what our groove was,
Yeah.
he was like, let's focus on real estate.
Yeah.
So
He can-
it's worked out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess, do you guys ever turn off like the real estate lingo, like conversations?
We do. Yeah. There are times where we really have to just say like, let's focus on our kids tonight
Yeah.
or today. But it's not usually like a fight or anything like that. It's more just like we have such a good relationship in like our work and personal that it's easy to turn off. Yeah.
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 Okay, so let's talk about your TC. When did you get your TC?
Shout out Nikki. When I joined my brokerage that I'm at now,
Okay.
I was really like, no, I like to do things on my own. Like I love being in control. I love having like that really, really close relationship with my clients. However, once I realized I had someone that was like so behind my back on everything, that was so on top of it, I could focus on my clients even more. Like it changed my life. Just having like the little bitty like emails going out and like deadlines and all these things that were kind of piling up. The busier I got, I was like, I need help.
Yeah.
And like, I can't put that on my husband. Like, I really just want to have someone that's like going to be there just in case. And it's been amazing. Like, I can be on a flight or driving and I'll call her up and be like, I need an addendum right now. And she's on it.
That's awesome.
So like we kind of talked about, time is of the essence. So having her available and like having all of my files so organized has been like, it's just like a weight off my shoulders.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm still talking to my clients and like she doesn't call them or text them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's just
Making sure all the
making
paperwork
sure
and
my
everything's
paperwork
correct.
is good. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we get to the closing table and I'm like, everything's done. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
So,
how do you feel like that? Like, what was the biggest thing that you feel that's not the question I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask, how did you feel like, because you wanted to be like in control of everything, how was it to let go of that and to like trust her? Like, how long did that take for you to be like,
One
She's got
transaction.
it. Oh, really?
One transaction. I literally was like, oh my gosh, I didn't think there was someone
What
better
have I
than
been
me.
doing all these years?
Yeah. Yeah. And there's been times where I've had someone help me out with a transaction at previous brokerages, but it just wasn't, I just didn't feel right about it. It wasn't, I don't know, like this, I can't really explain it. She is so organized and so good, and we get along so well that it's just easy to trust her.
Like you truly feel like she's an extension of you
Yes.
versus like somebody that's just jumping in and helping you.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome that you found her.
She's like, oh, we love her. We love her. And she's a transaction coordinator for more than just me. And so she is very busy, but like, again, she drops everything as if I was her only agent she was working for. So it's incredible. We love her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing. And so what, coming from Utah,
Yeah.
born and raised,
Mm-hmm.
do you also market to your SOI?
I do. I want to get better though.
Okay.
I'm going to be super honest. So I do. And my social media has really blown up, and we target obviously Utah. But I would say I would like to be better. I don't want to settle. I also don't get offended if my friend is using their other friend. You know what I mean? I think that's great. But I would like to be better at my SOI. You know, I am working with a lot of first-time home buyers from all over Utah. And if anything, I think it's making my relationship look, or my real estate business, I should say, look stronger to my SOI. And maybe they'll come and they'll trust me a bit more. Because I think it can be scary if you have like a family member who's a real estate agent or a lender, and you're like, I don't want to show them all my financials and show them what I can and can't afford.
I've heard that before.
And so
that would be a little...
It would be a little bit intimidating, like as if I care. I'm like, this is great. Are you kidding me? Like, you got to start somewhere.
Well, and you as the agent, do you really see any of that, or is it...
No, I don't see anything.
You probably just know the
only
income.
I just know like what they can afford.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason I would know if there was like a problem that came up in the transaction, or if they like went and opened up a new credit card, and I'm like, great, it's over.
It's over.
But no, I don't. Like, I don't look at their tax returns. I don't look at their income. You know what I mean? I get notified of what they're pre-approved to, and then from there we go and kind of budget like what they're actually wanting to afford, because that's a big difference.
Yeah.
What are you pre-approved for, or what do you want your monthly payment to be?
Yes.
So that's another really important thing to me. I'm not trying to sell them to buy the most expensive home that they possibly can get.
You want them to be comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in their payments.
Yes.
Okay, so talking about that, because this has been coming up a lot, like today at my lunch, actually, just the first-time home buyer affordability.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, like, it would be really hard to be a first-time home buyer today. What are you seeing out there? And like the people that are on social media reaching out to you, is it mainly first-time home buyers, or kind of mixed, or what are you seeing?
It's mainly first-time home buyers because I'm targeting them.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing programs right now that are geared towards first-time home buyers that have like the second to help your down payment or have it completely covered. And so that's a lot of I would say it's easier than you think. The rate might be high, or the payment might be a little bit intimidating, but there's so many ways that we can kind of structure everything where it makes you feel comfortable, like getting into a home, and you don't need to have 3% down, 5% down, 20% down. Like, we so many times in the last year have gotten people into homes and they come to the closing table with $0.
Wow.
And so that's huge for people. Like, they don't understand that they actually can do it, even with low credits or low credit scores. And if they do have a low credit score, we actually help them get ready to, like, maybe in 3 or 4 months, we'll kind of give them a plan of what to do. And then when that 4 months is up, we redo their credit or redo their verifications of employment, and all of a sudden they're approved.
Oh.
And they're like, holy cow, I can't believe I'm doing this.
So it wouldn't be like a no, it's just not right now, and this is how we can fix it and get you there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very rare it's a no. Usually it's someone who doesn't have a job. And I'm like, you got to have income or, you know, some sort of something to afford a home. But I mean, it's been so amazing to help all these first time home buyers kind of realize. And then they're like, wow, that's when it's kind of getting more and more popular because they're just spreading the word.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been really cool to watch.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And how many, like, do you have like an example that you can share of like somebody recently that they just like really didn't think they'd be able to get into a home and like what you guys had to do? And I'm assuming it's you and your lender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a few examples, but there's some that have really like, some that are unforgettable. Like, what's the word when you've like been in jail? I can't think of what it's called.
Incarcerated?
They were incarcerated. They came out. They like someone that's been on for years and years and years, and then got clean and thought they would never be able to afford something and get a job and do all that. I've had a few of those. That is cool.
Really rewarding.
Really rewarding. Like they're not looking to buy a mansion. They're looking to have like their first investment of a home that they can call their own. They're not paying someone else's rent. Like those kind of stories are so important to me. Or like I just helped a couple that I think they're probably in their 50s. They just closed on a home and they have been working for it for like 20 years.
Oh.
And it was like, they're so grateful. And that's like, I love working with first-time homebuyers because they're so grateful. And I'm not saying that second or third-time homebuyers aren't grateful. They definitely are. But it's just a different feeling. They're like, we have worked so hard for this. And I'm like, I know you have. Like, this is so freaking sweet for you guys.
Yeah.
And so, like, we really do, like, try to find the perfect home because some of them are like, this is our forever home. We worked so hard for this and we want to be here forever. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Like, it might take us a year to find a home. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's make sure it's perfect,
Yeah.
you know? So, I mean, there's so many examples, but I love, like, someone that came out of the rough and then got a home, or someone who's been saving for 25 years and then got a home.
Absolutely.
You know?
And just to be a part of that and celebrate that, because they will always, always remember it.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's so sweet.
Yeah.
And I actually had someone say, like, well, are we ever going to see you again? And I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. I have, like, client appreciation events. Excuse me. Like, all of these events that I want to invite you to, you'll always be invited. So this is not, this is not where our relationship ends at all. So.
Well, this is a great segue because I was going to ask, your brokerage does have client appreciation events?
They do, yeah. So we have them quarterly normally. So like a spring, I think the last one we just did was at Classic Skating.
Oh, fun.
So that was fun. And then we usually do like a summer party, and then we'll do like corn bellies in the fall. And then in winter, we have Santa come and do free pictures with Santa, which I'm not sure if you know this, but Santa pictures are expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Like the amount I've paid for my kids, and I think that the ones that we offer are
probably better.
literally so cute. And like we decorated the whole lobby so it like looked like a good setup.
Oh.
It wasn't just like a mall scene.
Yeah.
So we do that and have, hot chocolate and all sorts of fun little things. But so we do these client events, and that's also really great.
So that's another way that you can stay in front of your clients. So you stay in front of them by social media, inviting them to events.
Yeah.
So all of your past clients, like, how do you keep them referring to you?
That is a great question. I am not afraid to ask for a referral.
Oh, good.
I almost always write them a letter and I ask for a referral. But at the client events, I also kind of remind them as well, like if you know anyone or bring someone who might be looking, or we have ways to kind of have them write down even a name that they know someone that's possibly looking. But I get texts all the time that are like, hey, I sent you my friend's number to reach out. And it literally means the world to me. And so I usually like send them something. I'm like, thank you so much. Like, you have no idea how much it means to me. Just the referral. Yeah.
I love
Even
that.
if it doesn't work out. I'm like, the fact that you're remembering is
And thinking of me.
and
Of
thinking
course.
me. Yeah. It's like, oh,
the biggest
best feeling.
compliment. Yeah. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So client events, social media, you're staying in front of your clients.
Social media, dancing, being crazy.
Yeah, so let's talk about this professional dancing.
Oh my
Give
goodness.
us that story.
So I grew up dancing here in Utah, and Utah is obviously known for dancing. Everyone comes out of Utah. But I was a jazz dancer, a dancer for the Utah Jazz for a couple of years.
I'm sitting with a Utah jazz dancer. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah. But you know what? It was.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me because you're really good at dancing.
I should do more dance videos. I tell my friends all the time, I'm like, we should dance, and then we just never get to it. But yeah, I was a jazz dancer. It really like pushed me to get in front of people. Like, you really don't have a choice but to get in front of thousands of people on the court. You know what I mean? But being a jazz dancer is more than just dancing. They have a really big community, like where we have to get in front of schools and kids and businesses, and we do all these appearances where we have to talk to anyone and everyone at any point. And that kind of put me in a place to really learn communication skills.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like
And being personable. Holy cow, yeah.
Yeah, because it just makes you get in front of, like, makes you get uncomfortable.
Yeah. Makes you get comfortable, makes you get confident.
Yes.
So I'm so grateful for that opportunity, because I think it opened up more doors than I would have thought it would have opened up.
Yes.
You know, way more than just dancing.
For sure. And are you filming these yourself, or is your husband there filming them, or how?
No, I have this cute little thing called a tripod.
Okay.
That's it. Actually, are you thinking of like, you're talking about my professional ones?
Both.
Okay. So silly dance ones, or like ones in my office, I usually just film with a tripod.
Oh, okay.
On my phone. And I have an app that will kind of help edit it, or I'll just edit it myself with like TikTok.
Okay.
And then for like my listing videos or more like agent kind of spotlight videos, I'll get them professionally done.
Okay.
So I hire a photographer, and he does great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best things that like we've done with content is just hire somebody that comes in, films 5 videos twice a month, and then it's done.
Yeah, I know. And I tell new agents all the time, I'm like, have you filmed a video yet? And they're like, nope. I'm like, that's first. That's number one. Let's get you in front of a camera, because then you take that video and you blast it on your social media. Like, that's how you're going to get in front of people. People are scrolling their phones nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly how you met me, or you saw me. And so I'm always like, are you on social media?
Yeah.
And what are you doing? You
Absolutely.
know? And even me, I still have days where I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to post more, or I need to post about a listing. But I think it's also really important to show like my personal life too, and be more
I'm glad you brought that
personable.
up. Yeah. And just so it's both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My page is like real estate, but it's also my family. Because I think people want to relate to you.
Oh, for sure. Like, you're not just like...
I'm not a robot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you also a new agent mentor?
I would not say I'm a new agent mentor, but I will.
Okay.
I will definitely mentor, and I have done it a handful of times.
Okay.
It really just depends on the situation, or if if they're coming over brand new with nobody, absolutely. But I wouldn't say it's like
You don't have like a role, official role.
An official role, no.
Oh, you're just so kind and help.
I'm so kind.
And okay.
No.
That's awesome.
No, I'm absolutely willing to help though, because there's like social media or whatever. There's so many times where people are like, how do I start? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so happy to help them, you know? And even like my husband, I'll be like, have you talked to him? Like, this is how he does everything. And it's so important you do it this way. Like, so yeah, I mean, I think that social media and getting in front of a camera and being confident and
It's
putting
free.
yourself out there.
It's free. Unless you pay for ads, which obviously, I
Yeah.
mean, we do that as well to promote our classes and things like that. Works amazingly.
works, yeah.
Like we get our classes booked to people that are not in our database, you know?
Yeah.
So
It does
what,
work.
What platforms? I heard you say TikTok. So you're on TikTok too?
I am on TikTok. It's not as big as my Instagram and Facebook, but I would say my biggest platform is my Facebook.
Oh.
Because they have your business profile and like Meta and all of that. So they run it kind of differently, but I'm pretty sure it all intertwines with Instagram as well, if I'm not wrong. But they have just different ways to run these ads, and you can have your ad spend limit so low and you can have it so high. It really just depends on like kind of what you're boosting and what you're advertising. If I'm advertising a listing, it's going to be way high.
Oh, okay.
You know, if I'm just advertising like, hey, use me as an agent, I just keep it mid, like, you know, it'll come up every once in a while. But I would say Facebook is my number one.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you go on and like see what your clients and your friends are doing and comment, or like, are you interacting?
Yes. I try to interact as much as possible, but mostly on Instagram. I'm better at interacting on Instagram because it takes 2 seconds to like a photo. You know what I mean? Like, especially my friends' businesses that they're starting, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna comment, I'm gonna share this, and I'm gonna heart it, and I'm gonna whatever. Like, it's fine for me.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hurt me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so when I do see that someone's sharing something, I'm like, that's so nice. Like, I love that because that's free for them. And they're getting an exposure of like probably 300 other people over here just because they shared it.
Yes.
So yeah, I love when people do that.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and where do you like see yourself going in your business? Like 1 year, 5 years? Like what does that look like for you?
That is a really
And you can
good
share some like
question.
personal stuff too, if like you want to go back to dancing or not.
No. No. I am way too old for dancing. But my daughter
You are
dances
not.
now. So now I'm like ultimate dance mom.
Oh, you're a dance mom.
Oh, I am
Okay.
an ultimate dance mom. I actually just posted a funny TikTok where all of the dance moms are sleeping. Like we're all like dead after getting our kids ready at 5 a.m. and sitting at convention waiting for them. And then we have to feed them lunch and we're just their slaves.
Oh
It's
my gosh. I'll have
hilarious.
to go look.
But I would say, to answer your question, I just want to keep grinding. I don't know. I like every single year I raise my bar a little bit higher with my goals and my transactions and kind of where I want to be, but I have no plans to stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a goal setter.
I'm a goal setter.
And do you like business plan as well? Like how you're going to reach those goals?
I do business plan. But I really just I just push and push myself to the end of time. I don't even know how to explain. Like we just grind.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I talked about kind of like the 8 to 5. There is no, obviously, besides like some boundaries with our kids and personal life, but I just want to be there for my clients at all times.
Yeah.
You know, so as far as like even 5 years from now, I hope I'm busier than right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I love that. And do you and your husband goals set together?
Yeah, we definitely have a conversation about how things are going to happen. Like the company I'm at has a president's club. Like that's obvious. We obviously want to go to president's club. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And then hitting that goal is already a huge accomplishment for our company. And so when we're getting above that, it's just even sweeter.
Extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
just
that's
extra
cool.
sweet. Yeah.
That's rad.
But I just do feel like the more, it's just the trust. People are like, wow, she's freaking killing it. Like, okay, yeah, I'm going to trust her to do this.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
But yeah, President's Club, it's fun.
So once you made that, then you're like, all right, I'm on track, and anything else is just gravy.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually kind of even compete with that. I'm like, okay, so if I can do that, can I double it?
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Which is psychotic, but why
So
not?
it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's rad.
Yeah.
I love goals and just having something to look forward to and work towards.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Are you a reader, or like what do you do for your mindset?
I am a reader. Yeah. I read books almost every single night. It kind of puts me to sleep. It turns off my brain, turns on a different part of my brain, but I do read.
Okay. What kind of books do you read?
I read all kinds. Okay. Dark, humor, romance. Like,
what are you reading right now?
I used to read like self-help books.
Okay.
And I love them, or like I'll listen to them, but because I do a lot of driving. Right now I am reading The Night We Met.
Oh, okay.
The last name is Jimenez, I think, of the author, but The Night We Met, it's a romance.
Your romance one? Okay.
Yeah, so just kind of happy vibes this time around. Sometimes I'm reading like thrillers, and it's
intense.
It's intense. I'll tell my husband about like the chapters I read, and he's like, "You're nuts." But I feel like it's such a stigma for like women to like talk about serial killers and things that they're reading about or watching.
No. I love that stuff.
Okay,
I
so I'm
haven't
not
read
wrong.
books on it though, but I watch a lot of true crime.
Oh yeah, true crime, so fun.
Oh yeah. Right now, like Novation has a book club that we all read
fun.
together, so I feel like I don't have time to read more.
Yeah.
But I would like to read like those types of, like thriller
I was
books
part of
would
a
be
book
fun.
club for a quick minute.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because it was actually during kind of like COVID era. And we would all just like sit around and talk about the book, but then it kind of turned into like girls' night, which was even better. Like we would just go to dinner, or just sit around a fire and have a glass of wine or whatever we're doing. But like it just turned into that, which I loved. But I do love a good book.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is like the best piece of advice that you've ever received in your career or in life that you're like, oh, that has really changed the way I think or the way I do things? Or
The most important thing to me is to be kind. No matter what the situation is. I think kindness is huge. And I know that I can come off a little bit intimidating to people, and I always want them to know, like, no, wait.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you're like so sweet.
Well, that's really nice because you've met me.
Yeah.
But there has been times where people are like, oh, she's intimidating or she's scary. And I'm like, well, I'm actually really nice. I swear.
Yeah.
But I would say just that is my biggest goal, is to always be kind no matter what the circumstances.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because this industry can be brutal.
Yeah,
Life can be brutal.
Yep. Cutthroat.
Yeah. And so just like reminding that you just don't know what other people are going through in life. It could be somebody's worst day in their life. Like you really have no idea.
No.
So I love that.
Thank you.
And for your like new agents that join you, and like what's some advice that you give them?
Use a TC if you can. That was huge for me. Get in front of a camera. Don't be scared. If you are scared, just keep going. You can do it. And ask for help.
Yes.
Yep. There's so many people. Like I talk to agents every single day that are willing to help me with questions, or I'm willing to help them with questions. I think it's really important.
Absolutely. Because not every transaction is the same.
Nope.
And
not
like
a single transaction.
And there's going to be like, we've had escrow officers that have been in it for 30 years that see stuff that are like, I have never seen this, weird stuff that comes up on title and transactions too. And different. Yeah. So you've always got to stay learning, and other people learn from you too.
Yeah.
And on that, do you go into the office every day?
I don't go every day. I go often.
Okay.
I have an office at the place I'm working. But I am also a very hands-on mom. So I'll go to the office even for a couple of hours, leave, pick up my kids from school, take them to dance, go back to the office. I have an office at my house. So luckily, this industry is so amazing where I am able to do that. Like, I am so grateful because I love being able to be there for my kids at all times, but also I can be on the phone.
It's so nice that you can do both of those.
Yeah. I had a viral TikTok a few years ago where my son was, I think he was only like 4 months old, but he was asleep in a pack and play in my office, and I was working. And so many moms, even from out of state, were like, that is so cool that you get to bring your son to work and he's just quietly napping while you're working.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know. I'm the luckiest. Like, it's so amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you're such a good mom.
Oh,
and
thank you.
obviously realtor, and you take care of your clients.
Thank you.
What is we're running out of time, but what if you could go back to your new agent self, what would you tell her?
Ooh, I like that question because I would say, honestly, I don't know if I would change much.
Really?
I think what I've been through has taught me so much that the only thing I could say is trust the process.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and where can people follow you? Because you have to go follow her.
Go follow me. Samee Sells Homes is my Instagram, and then you'll be able to find everything else from there. But Samee Sells Homes is pretty much my whole social media name.
Okay.
So SAMEE Sells Homes.
Yes, SAMEE. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, and I'm grateful to be in your space.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Bye.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please rate us, like us, and share this podcast with our real estate community. The Nova Show Real Estate Record, sharing raw stories of real estate, failures, lessons, wins, and successes. This is all from Novation Title, bringing a different experience into your world so that we can all uplift each other. Until next time.